Here are some Geoguessr tips for beginners. So one of the other standard pieces of meta for beginners are road markings. Now, some countries have relatively unique road markings. So we're talking lines on the road. For instance, this country, Norway, has long dash lines, relatively long dash lines on the edge of the roads. Sweden, on the other hand, which is visually potentially quite similar to Norway, have a very small dash line on the outside of the roads. Other countries that can have dash lines are Estonia and France at certain times. That's less common. Another notable road marking is a yellow dash line on the outside of the road. You get that in Ireland. That can help you differentiate between Ireland and the UK. Sometimes it can be hard to tell the difference between South Africa and Australia because they both drive on the left, they both speak English, and they're both in the southern hemisphere. But generally, South Africa has solid yellow lines on the outsides of their roads, whilst Australia doesn't, although there are exceptions. There are exceptions to all of these, so it's a general rule, really. Another general rule is that when you see yellow lines down the middle, especially double yellow lines, it's usually America of some variety. North America, could be USA, Canada, could be Brazil, could be Mexico. If you see double yellow lines, generally it's going to be the Americas, double yellow lines down the middle. Sometimes it can be quite hard to tell because the road lines are relatively generic. So at times like that, you've got to look for other clues. For instance, I know for a fact this is Brazil because of this. O frango gigante só se encontra no Brasil, porque aqui nós fazemos grande e bonitos como as mulheres. No Brasil, somos grandes em todos os sentidos, inclusive nos genital. É assim que funciona no Brasil.